What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Becoming Nurse Nita. If you have not, please follow me on Instagram at Becoming Nurse Nita for a more personalized experience. I want to talk to you guys. I want to share my experiences with you, and I also want to know where you guys are in the process. This kind of stuff gets me hype. I want to know about your journey, your story, where you are in your process, and I also want to just connect with other nurses on their journey. Yeah, do that. Follow me at Becoming Nurse Nita on Instagram. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I know a lot of you will like and comment and things, but it is very important for us to stay connected so that you guys are able to see when my videos come. Because trust me, you are not going to want to miss the rest of my journey. If you have missed up to here, I think it's been about a year since I started my channel, and I have not even reached the meat of my nursing journey. So please, if you have not, do it now. Hit that subscribe button. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. You see me. You see me. Y'all see me. Stop playing. Clearly, I'm excited. My scrubs are finally here. If y'all remember in my last video, well, no, what video was it? My nursing haul video. I was talking about how nervous I was because my scrubs were still not here, and it has been 4 weeks. Now, this little patch, it don't take no 4 weeks to put this on. Just iron it and put it in the mail. But I'm excited because my stuff is finally here, y'all. This is my scrub jacket, you know what I'm saying? When it get cold. But yeah, my scrubs are finally here. I'm gonna go ahead and change back into my chill clothes so we can have a little chit chat, right? So let me sit down. First of all, I want to welcome my new subscribers. I really thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for clicking and subscribing to my journey. It means a lot to me that other people want to know and be successful in their nursing process, or even help me out in my nursing process. So thank you guys for doing that. But I kind of wanted just to give you guys an overview of my journey, where I came from, how in the world did I get here, and why I'm making such a big deal about my nursing journey specifically. Now, you did not know, I recently graduated from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte with my Bachelor's of Science in Public Health degree. When I started looking around at what jobs I wanted, what career I wanted, nursing was always, well, it was always my plan. Like, there was never anything else other than when I was little, I wanted to be a photographer. There was never any other career that I really wanted. So when I decided that I wanted to do nursing, I had to put my extracurriculars aside, like soccer, cheerleading, band. I had to put all those things aside in high school and focus on nursing. So I went and got my CNA in high school at a community college. It didn't allow for me to go to soccer practice, and I loved soccer at that time. I still do, but I absolutely loved soccer at that time. And if you didn't go to practice, you didn't start. I was a starter, okay? I was starting. But because I prioritized CNA and going to clinicals over practice, I couldn't play. So I got minimal playing time, and that's when I started to merge from fun high school to it's time to get serious. And so I applied to UNC Charlotte, North Carolina Central, East Carolina University. I applied to all these schools and for their nursing program. And I got into all of them except for North Carolina State. I was deferred, and that was my first no. I didn't take that deferment really hard because I wanted to go to UNC Charlotte. So that's where I went. I went to UNC Charlotte, and I pursued nursing for my first 2 years. And I made 2 C's in 2 different chemistries. The significance in that is I have friends that made straight A's, that made a couple B's here and there, and they had a 3.8, 3.9, and still didn't get into the program at UNC Charlotte. Ridiculous, okay? So, long story short, I didn't even apply to the nursing program. I just took my prereqs, and the advisor told me to
find another plan.
That was very disheartening to hear. She wanted me to transfer to another school. She wanted me to find other options, and it was so hard because at that moment, like, I felt like an imposter. Like, I've been at the top in all of high school. I've been at the top for I don't know how long. The only no I've ever pretty much received was NC State, and I didn't really want that yes. So it's very discouraging for her to, you know, tell me to change my major or try to transfer and go to a community college to get an associate's in nursing. Not to downplay associate's degrees in nursing, sis, bro, whoever. If y'all got an associate's degree and you went and got your RN, I applaud you. You passed the NCLEX at the end of the day, period. So I just wanted to make that clear, but that is not the route I wanted to take. Paying all this money, I wanted to get my 4-year degree. At the end of the day, she told me to change my plan. And so I humored her, and I did. It was probably the most painful thing I've ever done as far as, you know, academics and schooling goes and my career. But I went with it. My major at the time was public health, and I moved my minor to my major. So I made my major public health, and I decided that I wanted to minor in communication studies, which I was very interested in. I changed my major, didn't want to, but I had to. I didn't have the grades. I couldn't apply for the program and get in. So she kind of saved me. She kind of gave me some grace in that, because had I kept going and applied for that program, I would have lost a year trying to get my public health degree, and I still wouldn't have gotten into the program. So she kind of saved me there, but it was still discouraging. Fast forward 2 years, I graduated in May of 2020 during COVID with my BS in public health. Yes. So I do have a bachelor's degree. You can't see it, but it's like, it's up there. It's there. I did not have a graduation ceremony until like 3 months ago. I want to say it's 2021 now. I didn't have a graduation ceremony until May of 2021. Whatever. COVID grad here. Then I decided that I was still going to pursue my dream. I wasn't going to let that stop me. In class, they tell you a lot. That public health, if you want money, public health is not the place to go. Public health, blah, blah, blah. We don't make money, whatever. And so that even turned me off even more to public health. Like, why are you sitting here? We're paying tens of thousands of dollars getting this degree, and you're telling me that it's not going to be worth it. So that turned me off to public health even more. I love the program. I learned a lot in that program about prevention and planning programs, but that's not what I wanted to do. I talked to a lot of mentors. I talked to a lot of family and friends, and I prayed about it a lot. And so I pursued my dream. I kept going. I got my CNA again after I lost it. If you don't know about that, click the link up here and check out that story of how I let my CNA lapse. So I had to go back and get my CNA certification. After I did that, I immediately applied for UNC Pembroke, the nursing program. So they told me I had to take a few classes before I could apply to their upper division. Took some classes. And then recently, I want to say maybe like January, like I think it started in November of 2020 is when I started applying for my programs. I applied to Duke University first. I applied to UNC Pembroke. And then last but not least, I applied to North Carolina Central. So I applied to 3 nursing programs after taking a year of prereqs, microbiology, anatomy 1, anatomy 2, psychology, all these things, right? I took the TEAS exam. Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. I have a video about that too. I'll link it up here. Click that after you watch this video. I took the TEAS exam, scored an 84 overall. I hear that's really good. I wanted in the 90s, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is, I did all these things. I didn't let anybody stop me. I kept applying for nursing school. So I did. And when I did, I got into all 3 programs that I applied for by the grace of God. It was not easy. I don't know what I'd do without my boyfriend. He was very important. Was a instrument, very valuable asset to me, you know, persevering through this and applying to these schools. But yes, I got into all 3 programs, and I decided to go to Duke University. Now Duke University, long story short, saved my life. I was a preemie baby and I wouldn't grow. Duke saved my life. And everything comes full circle, and I just prayed that, you know, I would be able to go back to the hospital that saved my life so that I could save others' lives. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm decreeing it. I'm declaring it in Jesus' name. I'm going to have that. I will be a labor and delivery nurse, or whatever nurse God has for me to be in my season. But I just wanted to let all my new subscribers know why this journey is so important for me, and even for you, to kind of know, like, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't have what you want. Just don't ever stop. Just don't ever stop. Think about it. If you're on a long road with rocks and bumps and everything, and people are pushing you and kicking you while you're down, and you're just taking a step every time, doesn't matter, you just don't ever stop taking a step, you will eventually get to that point you want to be in. Regardless of who tells you no, regardless of who tells you to stop, regardless of what certifications you do or do not have, do not stop. Keep taking steps. Even if that's taking a gap year and taking 1 class each semester, do not stop. The time is going to pass regardless. So would you rather be depressed in a state or in a job that you don't want to be in, you hate, in 4 years? Or would you rather be doing what you love in 4 years? Regardless, the time is going to pass. Do what you want to do. Comment down below. DM me on Instagram. Whatever it is, whatever you guys want, you can have. You can have. So that was really it. I just wanted to tell you guys about my journey. You're coming in, and I know you're like coming into videos that I'm kind of already in my nursing process, but I wanted you to know that it didn't start here. It didn't start with me getting into Duke. It did not start there. But you have to continue to persevere through the trials and tribulations. You can do it. I've done it. If I can do it, if I can do it, y'all can do it. So I just wanted y'all to kind of know my story. But that's really it. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Also, comment if you guys want to see anything new. If this touched you, if this helped you out, let me know in the comments. Feel free to DM me on Instagram. Also, this is the last time I'm going to shout my Instagram out, but at Becoming Nurse Nita down below. But thank y'all. Please persevere today. Take that extra step today. Don't wait. The time is going to pass. Thank y'all.